Is my voice is audible? Okay. So I hope all you are doing good. Did you all complete your yesterday's task? So just quickly mention in the chat how much sessions, like how many sessions you are completed. Just mention in the chat how many sessions you are completed. I want everyone's response, not to 10 to 12 members, not responding. I want everyone's response. Okay, like so many of them are completed until the session 10 or 11 and 12. Just a few of you are completed until the session 30. And some of them are still in the session 4. Like I know only one person is mentioning that one, he is in the session 4. I don't know why he is not doing his work. So those who are not completed, try to complete. And for the today's meeting, this is the revisions meeting. They are already completed until the session 13. I have given the session 13 as a task. So if you want, I can show you one app in the practice sessions. In the 2 practice sessions, I have only done with one practice code app. I have only done with the one practice app. So if you want, I can show you. Otherwise, if you are having a doubt or if you want to repeat once again, whichever the sessions you want, I will repeat that sessions. And about the platform, don't worry about that. You just focus on completing your task, submitting and mark as completed, and the percentage increase or not. Just don't bother about those things. Okay. And platform related issues, you just mention in the Google form. They are sending one Google form, right? In the WhatsApp and also in the Discord, they are sending the Google form. So you just mention issues in that one. So now tell me, like, whichever the sessions should I repeat? Repeat means I'm not repeating all the things. Where the steps like difficulty, I will tell you that one step. Okay, the session 11 and 12. Session 8. Okay. Session 11 and 12 are adding this scrollable list, right? So we can do one thing, like I will show you the project which I am building. Like I have built it, that one, the superheroes. In the session 13, I will build this app as an superheroes. So what are the informations will be in the session 11 and 12? Well, using those informations only, we are building this app. And I know you are all confusing about how to open the starter code in your Android Studio. I will show you once how to start, but I am not completely showing you how to develop full app. Okay, I'm just explaining this what I am building in the superheroes. I will just explain the code and I will show you the output. This is same as it is in the session 11 and 12. And I also show you to how to open the zip file in the Android Studio. Is that okay, right? What I am saying? Okay. For every session, you have to do all the things. In the labs only, they are given the instructions. So with the help of this instruction, you have to code it. In the session 9 and 10, you have a theory, but they are giving the some instructions in that lab. You just go and check and complete your lab also. Only ADK task, no. You have to complete all the tasks. Assessments, lab and ADK, all the things you have to complete in the session 9 and 10 also. So just give me a second, I will share my screen. So firstly, I will tell you that I will open the session 13 app, the practice session app. So my screen is visible, right? Okay then. So you just see here. So before going to this, I will just tell you that one. I didn't know any super heroes and all, so that's why I'm just adding the only four superheroes. The names and all, I in the starting of the project, I given as in hero one, hero two, hero three. So in the last batch, in the 11 o'clock meeting, they are only given the names. I'm just putting those things. I didn't know the names of these characters, so they only given the names. I just enter those names. So if it is the names is wrong, don't blame me. Okay. So I don't know any superheroes or superheroes names. So I'm just adding the 4 characters. So if you want the changes, the name and all, you can suggest me in the chat. You have any suggestions in the names? I can change it. Okay, Batman. I will just change these things. So your friend's suggestion is of changing the names as an Batman. Veeram. Okay, that's it. I'm just not changing every names. Okay. So it is taking time to the Gradle building. Meanwhile, I will tell you the code. So this is the main activity. And one thing here, I am not extracting any files and all. You just create your new project, select with the empty activity and give the name, app name as a superheroes and all. You just click on finish. After that, in the sample code only, I will have to change, alter this code. I'm not extracting any zip files or any GitHub codes. Okay. So this is the import list. And here you can just wait a second. It is launching in the emulator. So now you can see I changed the only 2 names. The third and fourth name. The names are changed here. You can see the output. Okay. So in the code, the uncreate is your starting point. In the set content, we are only given the app name. I'm giving the name as in superheroes app. I'm calling the function as also in the superheroes. The theme will be the superheroes theme. If you want the surface means some sizes, some space, color, background, and all, you can add these lines. Otherwise, you just ignore these lines, the surface and all. You can just ignore. Otherwise, you can add it here also. Okay. So I'm giving the superheroes app. I'm mentioning the our app name here. The next is of composable. Like we are calling the function as an superheroes app. In the starting only, I'm giving the title, top bar. In the last session, you learn about the topper, right? So I'm giving the title in the topper. The title name is of a superheroes. You can see in my screen, like in my emulator also, I'm giving the topper as in superheroes. I didn't add any images and all for this. And I'm not completely building this one also. I'm just showing that half of the building. Okay. So this is our title, the superheroes. And here I am giving the font weight as an a bold and the font size as a 30. You can change the values and you can give any font weight, medium, lighter, regular, semi bold, anything you can give. Okay. So after that, I'm calling the hero list. I have some list of heroes, right? So this hero list I'm mentioning, I am storing in the another one file. I'm not directly storing it in the main activity. I'm creating another one file, and in that file only I'm storing this heroes list. I will show you the file. You can see that hero repository. I'm storing the list of heroes here in the hero's name, the description, and the image. And this description is my own description, not in the code lab or not in the related to this heroes names or some other thing. I'm just giving simply given random description. Whichever the description you want, you can give that one. Okay. So this is the list of heroes I have. I only added the 4 heroes. Okay. So I created this list in the hero repository. So that's why in the main activity, I'm mentioning in the hero list, the hero repository. I'm not storing all the things, all the elements in this main activity. I'm storing in the another one file. Okay. So in that list, so for in that list, I'm calling this hero list function, calling this lazy column, and added these items, elements, whichever the heroes I have, I added this here. And you can see here that hero item, right? The hero item text will be there. So for every element, I have to given some fill max width, padding values, and some other things I have to give, right? So for that one, I'm calling the other function hero item. I'm calling the other function hero item, and the other one is of card. You have to remember that one in the last session, in the session 11, we are using the card for the scrollable list because in that list I have to, like, I want an only image and one text, image and the text. So that's why we are calling this card. So here also you can see the image and the text only we are given here, right? So that's why I'm calling this card function. After that, I'm calling the image because I have to add an images. The heroes images I have already added here. So I call this image function. In that, you can see in the content description, I already naming here. I'm not giving it as a null. I'm already giving the content description what it is showing. It will showing the hero's name in the description. It is showing the hero's name. And also here we are giving the 2 text messages. One is of name and another one is a description. One is of hero's name and another one is a description. I mentioned the 2 text messages here. You can see 2 text messages. And in between the text message also we are adding the spacer, and in between the image and the text also we are adding the spacer. In between image and the text we are adding the width. So width is of like this. From image to the text, we are adding the spacer here. But in the text to the text message, we are adding the height spacer. The next line height, right? So while mentioning the spacer also, you have to be careful. Is it is in the width, we are giving the spacer for the width or a height. And after that, I am not adding any preview part because I already run this app in the emulator. An emulator for directly install to your mobile. No need to add a preview part. If you want to see your UI screen in your preview in a split option, then only you can just mention the preview part. After that, other than the main activity, I'm creating the three files. One is of Hero repository, I already show you. The other one is of screen is visible, right? Is it visible, right? Okay. So as in the session 12, how to add a font size and all, I will show you how to add this font size to your Android Studio. You can see here the RES, the file will be there. You just right click on that file, create a new, click on the new and select for that Android resource directory. Select for that Android resource directory. First thing, go in your files, you have to go to that RES file, then select for the new and select for that Android resource directory. In the resource directory dialog box, you can see that, right? Directory name and a resource type. There are two options will be here. In the resource type, you have to select the font. There are so many options here: image, animation, color, font, layouts, menu. So many options are here. So you just select the font. In the resource type, select the font. When you select the font in the resource type, in automatically the directory name will be changed as a font. Automatically directory name will be changed as it is in the resource type. Okay, after that you just click on OK. After that, just click on OK. So in that RES, you can see that font file. You can see the it is showing an error. It is showing an error. Okay. Cabin condenser semi bold italic. So all the letters will be in the lowercase. All the letters will be in the lowercase. So while pasting the style, you remember the two things. One is in your style name, all the letters will be in the lowercase, and also while pasting, you can check with the dot TTF will be there or not. Okay. After that, you just click on OK. Click on OK. So now you can see here this cabin condensed semi bold italic style will be there. So like this, you can get any style which you are want. And another one thing is that in the session 12, you have to do that is a package creating, right? Another one, package creating. So for that, for creating the package, okay, for creating the new packages and a new files, you just go to your app file, go to your app file. In that, go to your src, then next main, and in that Java. First thing, go to that app. Next is src main Java. So you can see here com.example.super. You can see the package name. This package name is when you are giving the project name, right? The superheroes. So your package name will automatically have to automatically change it as a superheroes. Comrade example that superheroes. This is your package, first package name. So you have to create another one package. You just click on that package name, right click, go to that new, and here you have to select the package. Here you have to select the package and give the name as a model. Give the name as a model. I already created, so that's why it is showing that one. And after that, just click on enter. After for the new creating the new package, click on enter. So your new package name will be a comrade example.superheroes that model. So I already created here. I already created that one. And for creating the file, click on your new package and go to the new, and in that select for the Kotlin class as the file. Kotlin class as the file. For storing the data class, for storing the data, you have to be select for the data class. How to be select for the data class and give the name file name and give the file name and click on enter. So I am creating the hero in the data class. And in that package only, I'm creating the another one file, that hero repository, but I just selected as an object. For every time, if you are not storing anything, you have to just create one file. You select this file option and give the name. So for what purpose you have to creating the files, you have to select that one. If you are creating for the class option, you have to select this one. Otherwise, for the data class, select the data class. Only there is nothing, only the file, you select for the file. So like this, you can create your new files in the new package. So here in the new package, I am created the two files, hero and the hero repository. And for the theme KT is every like for every project, every project the theme KT will be available. You just click on this UI theme. You can see here theme.kt, color.kt, and type.kt. There is no need to separately opening these files. You just click on this file and open the file. No need to create the new theme KT. Okay, understand, right? This is what in the session 11 and 12, right? But the other one thing is of opening the starter code. That one I will show you. So until here you are understanding, right? Okay, for opening that file, I will show you. I already downloaded those files in my file explorer or in the downloads. I already have those files. For downloading and all, there is no confusion, I think. From downloading from the GitHub, you have any confusions how to download that one? Is there any confusions how to download from the GitHub? Yes or no? Or give me a thumbs up or down. Okay, no. Vaishnavi, have a doubt how to download that one? Yes. Okay then. So you can see in the Android Studio. The Android Studio, you just go to that file, main menu. Go to that main menu and click on the file. In the main menu, click on the file. You can see open. You can see the open option. Click on that open option. Click on that open option. So it will take you to the your downloads. It will take you to your downloads. So I downloaded this basic Android Kotlin Compose training. This affirmation is of session 11, right? So I just already extracted that file. I already extracted that file. Just open this file and select the folder as an app. Select the app folder. Select folder and the new window. So the main activity will open. So it is taking time for the Gradle syncing. It is taking time for the Gradle syncing. After Gradle syncing, they are given the steps how to do this. You have to create a new package and new files and alter your code. So it is taking time for the Gradle syncing. So that's why I'm just not showing that one. So I think we are all know how to do these things. Now, or I should repeat once again. Should I repeat once that one? So you are all understand? No. Okay. Okay. So then is there any other doubts in any other sessions? From session 1 to session 13, if you have any doubts in any other sessions, you can tell me. I can repeat that one. No doubts. In any session, you have no doubts. You are all completed all the sessions. But as I seen that so many of them are still in the session 10, 11, 12. And someone is in the session. So if you are, can you repeat the session 3? So the session 3 is of about happy birthday card, right? So my screen is visible, right? Okay. So this is how to just don't bother about these things. How to import all the things. I'm not doing that. I just explain the code. When you created your new project, give it a name, has an happy birthday or some other things related to happy birthday. You have to give the name. And this is the package. The package name will be the happy com.example dot happy birthday card. So these are the imports. And you are knowing that on create is the starting point. In the set content, we are describing the our app. So in the session 3, we are doing we are given the two text messages, and also we are learning about the how to given font size, alignments, and lastly in the second collab, we are having know that how to add an image to our app. So for that, we are calling the two functions greeting text and the greeting image. Greeting text and the greeting image. The two text message will be the one is happy birthday Sam and another one is a from message the from Hema. Okay. Here I am calling this greeting text function and call this column function for aligning our message. I want my message to be aligned in the center. So I'm calling this column function and in that after that I am giving the two text messages. For the happy birthday message, I am giving the font size has an 100 and the line height and the text align will be in the center. And for the another one message, like another one text message, I am giving it as an I am giving the font size and alignment at the end. After that, I am calling this greeting image. For this greeting image, before calling this one, you have to import import drawables in image. Your image you have to import. So you can see in my drawable list, you're seeing that Android party. So this is the image I imported. For importing, you just go through with this add resource to that module and then click on this import drawables and it will take you to the downloads and you can choose any images you want. For imaging, for adding the image, I'm calling this image function and I am here I am giving the content description as a null. So in the starting for understanding purposes, we are giving the content description null. After that only we are mentioning the text message which we want to display in our image. But in the last sessions, in the session 12 or 11, we are directly given this content description. We are not giving it as a null. We are directly given as a what are the message we want. Right. So this is the content description and I'm just giving the text message here. I'm adding, I want to display the two text messages. There are two text messages as a message and a from. In the last, I'm just giving the preview. In the preview also, I'm mentioning the two functions, greeting text and the greeting image. While you're running, this is your output. You can change any font size alignments And you can change the image also. If you want any other images, you can change that one. Understand, right? Once you created, you can't rename that file name. There is no option regarding to rename. I also can check that one. So there is no option for the rename your project name. If anyone knows how to do this, you can tell your friend. So is there any doubts? Is there any other session I have to repeat? Is there any doubts? Just give me the response. If you are having no doubts, we will wind up here. No. Oh, okay. So then that's it for today. We will wind up here and try to complete all the sessions by today. Those who are not completed, we will still in the session 11, 12 or some other things. Try to complete those sessions. And Shoban Babu, literally, I'm in the past 2 days, I'm telling that don't worry about the percentages and resetting. If that task is resetting, the submitted button is not working, don't bother about that. Just focus on completing your task. Once if you are completed your task, when it is open, you can update. We are doing the we are doing the program like Android app development first steps, not in using Gen AI. Okay, so we will wind up here. Thank you one and all. Thanks for joining, and we have a nice day.